Signings are done, friendlies are over, and here we are. It's episode 1. Let's see if I can take this group of regens and actually make something out of them. Welcome to TGWPIS FC. Hi everybody, it's James. And welcome to episode 1 of TGWPIS FC 2022. But we'll just call it TGWPIS FC. There's another one, but we exactly. You get it. I get it. It's fine. Here we are, day 1 of the season. I brought in some players. I basically axed the old squad, brought in 24 players from various teams, assembled a squad of all regens, of differing nationalities, but all like England, because they're all in the English pyramid. You get it. And we're going to introduce you to all of them, our staff, do a little bit more kind of like explaining where we are in the save and how we are doing things. And then we're going to play our first match versus Dunkirk. Dunkirk Football Club. I'm assuming in Dunkirk. Nope, home versus the West Glebe Pavilion. The West Glebe Pavilion, Park and Pavilion. So let's look at the team. Now, I have brought in 24 players. We have no youth teams whatsoever. We have no youth staff whatsoever. Just none. 24 is pretty much like we can play 2 11s, and then I think there's at least 2 backups for every position. Because in this league, we are playing, drum roll please, I think it's a 26 game? 46 games? It would be 44 games. Yeah, play everybody twice. Top 3 get promoted. 3 through 7 go into a playoff. Foreign player rules, we have to follow Brexit rules, yada, yada, yada. Nothing crazy there. So yeah, we have a long season, pretty much Tuesday, Saturday. Or is it like Wednesday, Saturdays? Wow, we are 230th. Hey, Faroese First Division, we're ahead of them. But behind Austria is 7th. Ooh, okay. The team. So as you can see here, we have gone we've got a lot of different nationalities. Maltese, Welsh, Hungarian, Irish, English, another Hungarian, Lithuanian, Thai, Kosovo, Greek, Armenian, English, Welsh, Slovenian, Polish, Swedish, British Virgin Islands, Estonian, Congolese, and Finnish. But let's introduce you to at least I'll introduce you to the starting 11 and who we're going to see rotating in. And as more and more players kind of come into fold, we'll discuss them. But this is the squad overall. You can kind of see how we've gone through. And preseason actually was pretty good. Didn't lose a game. All wins and draws. Rotated heavily. Really worked on the tactic, which is this. Called it Yeet, because of course it's Yeet. And I've brought this over from my Druid save that I was playing pretty much until I decided to start this series. And it's 3 at the back. It's defensively solid, but also has some aggression to it. I should probably do this. So what I like about this, and once we get into the higher leagues, I'll really start explaining more, but you've got a sweeper keeper and a back 3. You've got a defender, central defender on cover, and then 2 wide center backs. Now, once I get players who can play these positions better, the central defender on cover becomes a ball-playing defender on cover. The wide center backs become wide center backs on support, because then they push up into these areas here and here. Wing backs on attack. Quite simple. They get to the byline, and they provide the width here. Now, with the wide center backs providing cover over in this ways, we never kind of get beat. And with a 3 at the back, you're never really meeting too many players, at least down in this league. You're not meeting too many people who are playing more than 2 at the back, 2 at the front, so we're kind of handling that. The weakest link, and I think the people who don't get a lot of credit and get the lowest ratings in this is the midfield. We have an advanced playmaker and a box-to-box. Advanced playmaker is here to ping balls forward to the upper players while getting a little bit further. The box-to-box midfielder is just doing that. He is a box-to-box. He is going back and forth. Now, the front 3 are the fun ones. You've got an attacking mid, a deep line forward and an advanced forward. Obviously, the advanced forward is the one you're expected to do a lot of goals, and the deep line forward is somebody you're looking to kind of provide a little bit more. Which interesting is that these three are constantly pushing forward into the box, and usually you're getting late runs from the attacking midfielder into the box. So where these guys are kind of pushed forward in, he's kind of coming in for the back end to kind of provide that. Now, why an attacking midfielder versus an advanced playmaker or anybody else? Shadow striker, you really don't have anybody who can play that at this level. Advanced playmaker has shoot less often, and I want this player to shoot. And Treko Creaser and Nganch have, like, move into channels, ease off tackles, dribble more, take risk. And Nganch holds position. An attacking midfielder is just more malleable with the instructions on attack. He just gets further forward. Now, in other iterations of this player could become a pressing forward, can become another advanced forward, maybe even a complete forward. But once again, it's all based on skill ability, and right now we don't have the players who could play that. Playing a sweeper keeper already is a little suspect. As for instructions, it's pretty much keep it simple. Now, they want us to play, my assistants want me to play slightly lower tempo and slightly shorter passing, even more so than this. I don't like that. I like to play a little bit up tempo with it. You're never time wasting. We play the ball out of defense, and we attack with fairly wide, which is a normal thing, and we work the ball into the box. Besides from that, no other instructions. You've got three center backs. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to playing it out to defense. Just kick it to the center backs. We don't have anybody who's really high. We don't have any special thing. We're going to lump the ball over the opponent. That's not what we do. Play it out. Work the ball. We've got players. We've got guys running right, left, all over the place. Work the ball into the box. Once again, those three players constantly attacking, plus with the wing backs on attack, they're going for the byline, and they're looking to cross it in. So mixed crosses, it kind of allows a little bit to go on here. In transition, when we lose, we counter press. When we lose possession, we counter. It's quite simple. I may work with having this counter off, or we just regroup, but leaving counter on for now. I think we're stronger than the majority of the teams in our division, so there's no reason why we can't just counter on them. We're going to be physically stronger than them from there. I don't even need to take short kicks on. Why am I doing that? As for distribution, distribute to center backs. No reason to distribute to fullbacks. Once again, we have a three at the back. That's where I want the ball to go, and we progress our play up from there. Now, obviously, with shorter passing, lower tempo, we would be more methodical, but we don't have good passers. This is lower leagues. The passing isn't great. The fields aren't great. We want some tempo to it, and if worse comes to worse, we do have the ability just to hump the ball forward. Now, you can see not too many instructions here. Out of possession is where we have the most instructions, but it really isn't. Higher line of engagement, higher defensive line. We play a little bit higher, and we force opponents outside. And why is that? Well, we have three center backs. So we force players out wide because we just crowd the box with our center backs. And our two wide center backs are 6'1", and our middle center back is 6'4". Got height. I don't think most strikers are going to be beating us in the air. So they have to beat us low, and the wing backs will come back for that. Higher line of engagement, we're just trying to push it. We trigger, we press more often than not. We use tighter marking, and we try to prevent short goal kicking distribution. We'd prefer them to kick it here. To be honest, with the midfielders midfielders or center backs will win these. Once again, we have the height advantages. And that's the tactic in a nutshell. Set pieces are pretty much default for free kicks, default for throw-in, penalties are penalties. Corners is the only thing I've done anything on. And as you can kind of see here, we're lower league. 3 kip back, midfielder, 2 wing backs. The attacking midfielder will actually lurk outside the area. Yeah, lurk outside the area. Attack. He's always attacking in. You have our one defender marking the keeper. Our 2 best headers of the ball, 6'4" and 6'1" there. Midfielder and striker at the back post. You'd be surprised how often if a ball gets flicked on through, you have your striker or your midfielder here who are able to finish it off. This guy, defender, he's our weakest header and jumper of the ball, so he marks the keeper. Wingbacks and midfielder stay back to pick up anybody else, and the attacking midfielder just charges in, and it's the same on reverse. Wingbacks stay back, midfielder stays back if needed, he attacks if need be. Simple and easy. That's be the tactics. Let's meet the team. Actually, let's go over a few things before we meet the team. Haha, surprised you. No, we're going to go over a few other things. We have staff. I have hired, there's me, the assistant manager. We have a fitness coach and a goalkeeping coach. We have a director of football and a chief scout, a head physio, and a regular physio. More than we have the right to for this level, but it's kind of hard to like limit the scouting position when you're creating a team. Also, we have the ability to have two more scouts, a head of youth development, and a head performance analyst. League 10, we would not have a head of youth development and performance analyst. We have horrible facilities. There's no reason for us. We have no youth team. We're not looking at developing youth players. Most of the players we have are very young, but the likelihood of them to develop, the fact that we have the worst training facilities. I mean, we have one. Here, I can even show you. Yes, I have the editor on, but that just goes to show you. There's our reputation, our club attendances, our facilities. There you go. There's our facilities. One's across the board. That's as low as you can get. We can't get any better, any worse. So the first couple of years is going to be developing, doing this. I figured having a fitness coach, a goalkeeping coach, my assistant manager, and me, we provide at least enough of the coaching. You can see we're even not some of the best we're not the best at all in some of these coachings. We have one scout, which gives us the best scout. But then again, once again, we're not really scouting. We have our team. We go from there. As for staff and salaries, and something I didn't mention in the previous video, I don't have a salary. I have a contract. I don't have a salary. I'm also unfireable. Now, why am I unfireable? Well, this is a revenge job. We're going after Corby, and we're going to beat them. So the fact that like me getting fired from the team that I helped create, kind of going from there. At the same time, I will always not take a salary until we turn professional. Just because this is revenge for me. I've made my money with Corby when I was making multi-million dollars a year and winning the Champions League and having bonuses there. I don't need money. This is for this. Also, as you can see, my stats have degraded a little bit from when we were up there. Not the perfect coach anymore. So yeah, that gets you guys all caught up. We also are doing really well finance-wise. Now, we have a little bit of a boost because we have a $2,000 sponsor for the first 2 years. And why do this? Why does it put us on a competitive edge? It does, yes. Why does it do that? Well, if you look at our competitions, we don't have the FA Cup or the FA Vase for the first 2 years. Because we're a new club. You need to be established for 2 years before you're allowed into those competitions. That's the rules, which means we can't do a cup run to make any extra money. That is in place so that we can at least sustain ourselves for a little bit if we don't get a cup run and we don't start blasting up the leagues. Other things too to talk about. We have a scouting budget. For whatever reason, the game gave us $37,000 in a scouting budget. I got rid of it. Doesn't exist anymore. Used the editor, deleted it all out. Gave us a little bit in the bank, gives us that grand in the bank, and then put the rest of it to wage, which you see here. That's our maximum wage. And I don't even think we have the maximum wage in the division either. We can't see that until afterwards, but I'm pretty sure that we don't have the maximum wage. Anywho, now let's talk team. This is probably our best starting 11, give or take one player, which is the give or take the wingback position, and I'll explain that in a second. But we'll start back to front, as I usually tend to do. This is Ryan Attard, a Maltese goalkeeper, 16-year-old Maltese, 6'3", a 3.5 star current ability, 5+ star keeper. He is currently operating at a counties league level, which is the league above. Could improve a lot. He is fairly determined and looks like he could do well as a sweeper, keeper, and defend. He doesn't have great first touch or communication. He's okay at handling. His reflexes are high. He's got some natural fitness and jumping reach. He's determined and he's tall. I like him. He's Maltese, which is always fun. And good start. Started at Salford. We picked him off of him. At right wide center back, this is Dino Guest, the Welsh 15-year-old center back, 6'1", naturally fit, okay heading, okay tackling, okay marking, positioning. Like, once again, when you're at this league, he's not strong. He's naturally fit. He's got good jumping reach. You're good at what you do, and you're not good at much else. Don't look for this guy to be pinging passes all over the place. His work rate's somewhat suspect. He's not a leader. He's not a flair player. He's good at defending and heading the ball away. That's all we need from him. This is Jamie Henry, our Irish, or Republic of Ireland, center back. Once again, 6'1". This is the guy with one of the best left foots on the team in center back. I know. He's not good at heading, not good at marking. He can tack. He has some work rate about him. He's not strong. He's got naturally fit, and he's aggressive. That's what we need from center backs. Finally, club captain, Zoltan. Yeah, that's a word. Smoggy? Shmaji? We'll figure this out. As you would all know, part of this is me butchering names. He is the club captain. He has high leadership, determination, vision, teamwork, work rate. You can see why he's the central defender and defend. He's the guy who organizes the defense in my mind. He's not very quick. He's got decent jump range, header tackling. He's 28, Hungarian. Don't mess with the Zoltan, so that's going to be a thing going forward. And just a solid player. He's definitely the guy you wanted to make the captain. He's unambitious, which kind of sucks, but you want to know what? We are what we are, and he's unlikely to improve in the future. But, I mean, he's working at a regional division's first side. He's one of the best players at the team, star rating-wise. Right back is Phil West, Englishman. It's very hard to find a wing-backs at this level. Most of them are either fullbacks or wingers. You have to find out guys who can convert. This guy was a natural wing-back, which we like. He's not fast. But he does a job, and he can put a cross in if he feels like it. He can pass, sort of. He has the work rate. He tries hard, which is what you want. He just tries hard. He wants to focus on long throws. I don't want to focus on long. He brings the ball out of defense. He's not bad. His other compatriot, who was English, is Varga, who is also Hungarian. He was English when I got him. He decided to switch to Hungarian. Once again, a little bit quicker. He's got a better cross on him. He's got better technique. This guy is more of an attacking fullback. Absolutely. Also, at the same time, he's 5'2", man short. Can cross a ball, can pass, can mark. Tackling's all right. Like, low determination. But you want to know what? He'll do a job. They're better on both sides is our Welshman Jacob Even. Now, he is very much like the best probably wingback we have. Naturally fit, acceleration, pace, decisions. He's got a cross on him. He can mark. He's got good teamwork. The thing is, he's natural at both wingback positions. So I don't want to start him because this guy is the perfect guy to come off the bench because we only have 5 subs and we can use 3. So if one of the 2 of our guys get tired or starts lagging, this is the guy I can bring off the bench. There you go. Daniel Lukatonis, our Lithuanian midfielder, probably our best central midfielder at the club. Once again, unambitious, but this guy kind of does a little bit of everything. He's got high flair. You know, he can play as an advanced playmaker. He can be a ball-winning midfielder. I'm using him as a box-to-box. There's not really a major deficiency at this level. The fact that he has good flair, he's aggressive. His physicals are all right. Natural fitness is okay. He's a decent free kick taker. He's got a first touch. He's got a pass on him, and he's got work rate. That's why he's the box-to-box. He's 16 years old, 6 foot, can definitely do a job for us. Here's Lawrence Chapman, our tie. That's right, a tie central midfielder who spawned in Wales for whatever reason. This guy is originally a defensive midfielder, but he is playing as a He's playing as the advanced playmaker? He is not the advanced playmaker. How does he do as a box? No. Okay. All right, this is what we need to do. You are a ball-winning midfielder on support. You can be the advanced playmaker. So Chapman is the ball-winning midfielder on support. Strong right foot, strong left foot. He's got both feet. Ball-winning midfielder on support, as I just changed the tactic up. Aggressive, has some leadership, can pass. He's the guy who's going to sweep up behind Lukonis, who goes forward. See, tactical changes on the fly. Who knew? Probably my favorite name here. Here's Darlin Casa, a Kosovoian attacking midfielder. Now, this guy is surprisingly good, and I'm surprised our scouts, our team doesn't rate him higher. He's not strong. He's short. He's confrontational, which I kind of like. He's not fast, but he's got balance and natural fitness. His flair is 18. So he's got flair. He's got good decisions, good anticipation. His first touch is there. He's got 13 heading for a guy who's 5'5". Technique, passing, and vision. This guy can pick a pass, and this guy can push a ball forward. So this is the guy you kind of want to be the attacking midfielder to link up the play to the strikers. I like him a lot. I think he is going to tear this division up, and I think that's because he's late arriving into the box. I like everything about him. I want to discuss with him a movement trait. Get forward whenever possible. Yes, that's going to be good because him getting forward whenever possible is going to be great for him. It's going to take forever because we have no training facilities, but it doesn't matter. Alexandros Provadidis. Alexandros. Deep line forward in all sense of the word. Dribbling, finishing isn't great. First touch is 14, tackling is 12, passing 9, vision 8, technique 15. Right-footed, 6 foot, naturally fit. He has some jumping reach about him, composures and decisions and flair. He's got the composures and the decisions to pick a good pass. He just can't finish worth the crap, and he has decent corners, which is why he's on the team. The other guy who could play in his position for him is this guy, Patrick Swark, our Polish player. Now, he is very much a deep line forward and actually probably a little bit better at it than the other guy. But Alexandros just has the stats for the position better than he does. And he can also play as an attacking midfielder. So this is, once again, he's plumbing off the bench. He can play two roles. He can come in as a striker. He can come in as the attacking mid. Finally, our Armenian striker, Artur Masivinian. Artur, 6'3". He a big boy. 10 dribbling, 14 finishing, 10 first touch, 11 passing. Once again, his composures and decision and anticipation, mentals aren't great. He does work hard, and he is somewhat quick. So I think this is a guy who could score some goals, but I don't think he's ever going to get any better than this. But for what we need him for, I think he'll do fine. And he's almost 2-footed. As for the bench, Mark Moss, English emergency backup goalkeeper. He's just the old hat at 27 who can sit and be the backup goalkeeper and isn't going to complain about the fact that he's sitting in the back being the backup goalkeeper. Jake Bevan, we've already met. This is our Slovenian center mid, Jaroslav Shakowski. He can come in and just do a job. He can pick a pass. He can ball the flare. He can box to box. He can deep line play make. He's low determination, but you want to know what? He does the job. Ademir Savic is a 6-foot-tall Swedish defender. Man is just, once again, can't head the ball, being 6 foot, but he's got the aggression mentalities that we want. As for other people, we have Luke Hines, who's our backup left back, an ambitious Englishman, but he looks like he can do a job. Teamwork and determination are the highlights. He ain't fast. Backup right wing back, James Johnson. Once again, this guy has a dribble and a cross and pace on him, and he runs the ball down to the right. He may be taking over for West at some point. I don't know. He just played recently, so that's why I'm not starting him. Northern Irish striker Andy McDermott has got good finishing for his touch. He is slow, but he's got good leadership and teamwork and composure. This is probably our backup advance forward. Raul Pipe, a British Virgin Island midfielder. Once again, he's just another guy who's just in the midfield. Can do a job. Isn't great at tackling, but can kind of pass the ball a little bit. I don't know. He's got good work rate and teamwork. Estonian center back Sergei Falingas. 6'4" guy who can stick in the center of a defense. And he's left-footed, which is kind of nice. You know how hard it is to find a lower league left-footed center back? Jason Woodhouse, he is our backup attacking mid. And he can also play striker. And he ain't bad. You know, technicals could leave some to desire. Mentals are pretty good. He's got decent flair, off the ball teamwork. And he's naturally fit. Maybe we can get him to develop a little more. Who knows? Prince Mavagonu. See, there's the reason why I also get new gens, because I don't feel bad butchering their names. He's a center mid. Once again, just a guy we can throw in there. Doesn't do anything great. Doesn't do anything too horrible. Just don't ask him to cross the ball. Or shoot in general. But he is aggressive. Finally, Otto Gotzas. A just tall Finnish guy. At center back. That's it. You've met the team. You've seen the tactic. You've seen what we did against Buckstern's under 23s. So let's submit the team. Oh, that's going to be stuck there the entire time, isn't there? Well, we're going to do it. I think there's a way for me to get rid of this. We'll do that. Can I look at one of these guys? Oh, God. Oh, I immediately regret this decision. Can I reload skin? Will that help? Yeah, we're doing this live. Hell yeah. We're favorites for the reason. Go out there and show that there's no doubt wise. I have faith. I trust you out there and make the difference. Yeah, we've only known each other for like 3 weeks. Well, this is cool. I guess we'll wait for the... Okay. Okay, we're not going to get 2D. I'm sorry, folks. Apparently, we aren't going to be able to do this. See this. What if I go out of this? I go like all the way out. Ah, see? Nailed it. All right, we didn't miss much. We actually didn't miss much at all. We have been controlling the ball here. Guest is on it. Sends the ball forward. Headed down. Mosavayan has it to Chapman. To Alexandros. To West. See if he beats his man. Alexandros. Chapman. Guest. Lucasandros. Varga. We're going to get a cross in here. Cross goes in. Casa tries to head it down. He doesn't get it. Chapman cleans up. Finds West. We charge forward. Goes to the byline. Sends the ball in. It gets cleared. But Henry's there to collect as the wide center back. Pavatadas. West. Once again, cross comes in. Here we go. Penalty, and Archer will take it. Why is Archer on penalties? Because he's our best finisher. There you go. The first goal ever scored for TGWPIS FC by Artur. I should probably figure out how to say his name. M-O-V-A. Musajayan. Musajayan. Mobsession? Mufsian. Mufsian. We're going to go with Mufsian. Or Artur. Mufsian. Mufsian. Artur. Ball in here. Henry clears it. And that's the reason why you have tall center backs. Wyman sends it in here. Knight to Murphy. You can see here, once again, we're forcing guys out wide. Bindley on the ball. Sends it back here. Now our strikers should put pressure on him. Westgate collects it. Alexandros Musvoyan finds it, holds up play, finds Papadopoulos. Alexandros coming into the back end. And once again, it's that runner late into the box, which we're great. I don't know why all of our home fans want to stand in the back there, but Musvoyan. Beautiful play by Artur. Nice quick turn. Great header by Alexandros. Great header. And we're now 2-0 up. And looking absolutely fantastic. You have to love it. I think we can start thinking about some changes here. If I'm to be honest with you. Guest looks a little tired, so we're going to bring Admir in. Oh, nope, never mind. Undo that. Zoltan is tired, so bring him in for that. Kind of a like-for-like change, just big tall guy for big tall guy. Who else is flagging? West is coming in for Jake. We'll come in for him. And we'll keep the third sub in reserve just in case somebody gets hurt. Cassandro's ball in. Ball goes over for a free kick, a goal kick. Okay, Pearson, Marquise, Martin, Blackwell, Wyman. Martin, that was a slide when you didn't need to make one, but sure. Atard is called into action and makes a nice save. Martin will now send the ball in, and Chapman does clear it. Artur Alexandros is going to get this. Bevan's now on it, and I guess it gets fouled. Bevan, Guest, Chapman, Casa, Bevan. Cross comes in. Musavoyan. Artur with his second. Jake with a wonderful cross from deep on his weak foot. By the way, he is left-footed, not right. And sheesh. Beautiful ball in. Like, crosses it in from deep, too. Definitely not onside. Musavoyan. Beautiful header in the top left corner. We didn't have that in most of my other saves. Just a guy who could just head the ball. Alexandros, free kick. Wow. He really went for that one. All right. Well, now we can make a change. Chapman is lagging and flagging. Bevan is hurt as well. Wonderful. Jarakowski come in. He'll send the ball far post. Alexandros gets his head on it. Doesn't do anything with it. Bevan will collect. And you'd have to imagine we are going to have free time, full time here. And there it is. Apparently I'm in a blue suit. Good to know. Musavayan with a brace. You love to see that. Two strikers scoring on their debuts. Solid defense. all around. That was a good win for us. Well done. I get my first win in management. This game will say forever, but in an FM 2022 series. Debutant. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of debutant. Oh, what a great result. I can't believe I'm absolutely buzzing. I just got back from the match. Did not see that coming. What a result. We too, senior debut for... What a debut. Hey, we are tweeting stuff now. Florence Ellis. It's always nice to see a great senior debut. Perfect. Perry. Vilified is all right, but he's not ready for regular duty yet. The guy scored a brace. Buzzing over Arthur's senior debut. We're absolutely superb day. Fantastic. We're on the pitch from the edges at my player of the match. Savoyan to TGWPIS versus Dunkirk. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely buzzing. They were brilliant. But Arthur especially. Hope he keeps it up. Imagine thinking there are better players out there than the God, we have some really positive social media going in here. I see most of you have better games. That's silly. All this is. Studholm, Matthew. Well, thanks, I guess. Jake Bevan is injured for a couple of days. Okay. Debutant makes impact. I'm going to walk up to him and be like, hey, great work. He loves it. Attend the press conference. We have 2 journalists. The Corby Football Messenger and BBC Radio Nottingham. Okay, guys, let's get started off. Hi, how are you? Downcast. Wow, you're starting this, guys. It turned out to be quite a day for debutantes with Alexander Pavlovich and Motivating finding the back. Hey, what did you think of their performance? Every manager is keen on their new signings to pay off immediately. It was fantastic that happened today. How pleased you're with getting the win tonight. It's a promising start, but at the same time, it's the first step in a long journey. Ain't that the truth? How much did you like Arthur Savoyan's performance? I think it was inspired, wasn't he? It's a privilege to watch him play. Alexandros has become TGWPIS' youngest player ever, goal scorer. How long do you do this? He's an exceptionally gifted young man. I'm pleased for him in today's game. Ryan Attard has become TGWPIS' youngest player. How are you? Same thing. You battled Christopher North and got one over, and how does it impact you? Hopefully, Chris North, that everyone's watched this, take a little seriously. I was hoping my compliments would affect North. Can't imagine change anything in regard. I think it matters. Mind games have no real effect. You know, apparently I played mind games with the other coach. And with that, we have won our first professional games. By the way, look at that wonderful picture. There is a way for you to actually stick your own face in the game when you're managing, and was really happy that I could find a way to do it for me. So we get to play this game again, folks. When do we come back? Because I don't know what teams are good or not in this league, to be honest with you. Maybe we come back for the United Counties League Challenge Trophy first round. That could be good. We are expected to be competitive and mid-table here, so who knows. As for scouting, lots of things are going on here. That's a guy we could take a look at. My scouts are giving me a lot of stuff. We're not doing too much with it just yet, because I think we got a good team. So, episode 1, done and dusted. Let me know what you think. Tell me down below. What competition do you want to see? Where do you want us to go? Do you like the team? Do you like the fact that they're all new gens? Do you want us to keep the new gen theme? Do you want us to sign real players? I mean, we're going to eventually have to, I think. I don't think, because once again, our situation is grit to the point where it's not sustainable for us to keep new gens. Obviously, also, I am looking for a senior affiliate. Let's hoping. But yeah, thanks for making it this far. If you liked what we were doing, like the video. If you don't like what we're doing, dislike the video. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what you're doing. Comment sections are there for a reason, folks. We do expect feedback, or hope for you guys to give us feedback. Because this is a new series, and we want it to be fun. But that's all I've got to do for now. I will see you all in the next one, and I've been James. You've been you. This has been TGWPIS FC. It's not how good you are, it's how good you want to be. See you next time.